Ladies and gentlemen, thank you for your cheerful perseverance. You have demonstrated yourself to be a very highly sustainable species. Well, the business community has turned out in force today, and by placing sustainable development goals into the core of your business, you lead the way that doing well and doing good are just two sides of the same coin. The investment community is also here today. By being here, you can lead investing into companies that can demonstrate social impact and yet generating healthy returns. The policymakers are also here today. You can show your support by designing regulatory framework that can incentivize businesses and enable businesses to think and act in the long term. All of us are also consumers. We can decide to buy products and services from companies that place sustainability at the core of what their businesses are and at the forefront of what they stand for. Well, you will agree with me that these are some of the key messages that we've had this morning and the afternoon as well, and that it has been nothing but a totally intellectually stimulating time that we have had. Now, throughout the day, via the EcoSperity app, which we have painstakingly put together, many of you share with us your personal preference and favorite SDGs that pull your heartstrings in the way that you know best. And the results are shown on the screen right now. Well, about 40%, or 140 of you, voted, and the top two picks are quality education, which is boxed up, and affordable and clean energy. And those are not surprising, and perhaps it shows our collective concern and priority as a group of people. Some of you may be aware that parallel to this dedicated audience, there is also the Young Leaders EcoSperity parallel track comprising 88 delegates from 10 countries, and they are students. They are from Indonesia, Thailand, India, Cambodia, Malaysia, Philippines, China, Japan, Mongolia, and of course the host nation, Singapore. This is how they have voted. Now, surprisingly, their response has been more enthusiastic. About 90% of them actually voted vis-a-vis 40% of their parent generation. The top four picks are also happen to be, the two of them are common, and one of them being quality education, and that is not surprising because they are still in schools, and affordable and clean energy, which means that the message of climate and energy has indeed reached out to our young as well. But apart from those two, they are also concerned with two other SDGs that their parents' generation did not highlight as the same level of intensity, and they are decent work and economic growth, as well as peace, justice, and strong institution. Now, I think it is perhaps an expression of their concern and desire as they grow up. They want to have good paying jobs, and therefore they need to see economic growth. So even as young teenagers, they're already telling us this is what concerns them. And of course, they are also equally concerned with peace and strong institution, and perhaps their opinion are shaped by the media that we are confronted with each day. And this is how the two sets of audiences voted when they are overlaid on top of one another. And you can see that some of the preferences are common, but one thing is for sure, the responsiveness to polling is inversely proportional to their age. Finally, ladies and gentlemen, it has been a very long day. It remains for me to say that it's been a pleasure to have you at this year's EcoSperity. Our sincere thanks to our speakers, our partners, Deputy Prime Minister Mr. Teo Chee Hean, and the wonderful events team from Temasek Management Services, the unsung heroes behind the scene that make sure your every need is met. I hope you have had an opportunity to sample also what we have specially blended juice that is outside, which we call the ABC juice. And if you have not had a healthy serving of that particular product that we proudly bring to you, please have a glass on the way out as you continue to mingle. Ladies and gentlemen, here is the end of Ecosperity 2017. We look forward to seeing you at Ecosperity 2018 on the same day, today, next year, on the day of the World Environment Day, of course. So thank you very much. Enjoy the rest of the day.
Thank you, Robin.